What up, Jeff here with all my Bitcoin renegades. And today is a huge day for Ethereum and all of crypto, really. So when you have an event that happens like this, it can really send ripples through the whole crypto community. And this is in a promising way, though. I wasn't sure which way this was going to go, because sometimes when you introduce a new fork or hard fork into a protocol, they dip for a little while before they understand what's going on. But this might be helpful and might be promising. Some people say it will raise gas fees exponentially, but I don't think they know exactly what's happening here. Okay, so let's read. EIP 1559, what happens next for Ethereum? Well, EIP 1559 is a big upgrade to Ethereum, also known as the London hard fork, promising to rein in its volatile gas fees. See? Hopefully it'll help with the gas fees and not make them even higher. But what does it mean for the network and its users? That's what we want to know. What does this mean for the average, not Vitalik, but not Vitalik Buterin, but for the average Ethereum holder? I think that's why my videos do so good, because I'm just an average guy, average investor. Anybody can do what I do. That's the thing. You don't have to be some business suit that works at a Fortune 500 company to change your life and to change the future of your family. So, yeah, one day you will all thank Ethereum for this upgrade, right? So Ethereum's London hard fork drops this week, and bundled with it is EIP 1559. Okay, I didn't know that those were two different things. I thought it was the same thing. Okay, guys, look at this. An Ethereum improvement proposal that aims to address the network's persistent issues with transaction fees. They're way too high. It's just ridiculous. Like a monetary system with fees this high, I don't want. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't want a fee structure that's that high. That's going to cost $20 to send, $5, and then $1,000 to send $100. It's like, man, why would I want to pay more to send than what I'm sending? That doesn't make sense. It's a significant change for the Ethereum network, and one that's already got the markets aflutter. It does, as everybody, wow, Mr. Bojangles, jaggy. But how is the upgrade set to unfold, and what comes next for Ethereum users? That's what we need to decide. What is next? What are we completely crashing? Are we going to $1 million? What's happening? Well, let's find out. EIP 1559. What is it? What is it? At its core, EIP 1559 aims to make Ethereum's transaction fees less volatile and more predictable. That's cool. Removing the problem of people overpaying for transactions. It also helps to reduce uncertainty for users who don't know if a transaction will be approved as a result of their gas price being set below an accepted or expected rate. Okay, so basically, now it helps on both ends. It stops you from paying too much for a transaction, but it also stops you from paying too little so that you will lose your transaction. That is now not a problem anymore. That's freaking awesome, dude. So this helps adopt it to the main audience, the main users, like your neighbor, the guy who lives next door, the lady that lives down the road. Can she use it? Probably not. So let's make it in a way that if they come on, they don't, mess up their money because they accidentally, put the fee 10 cents less than it was supposed to be. Now it doesn't go through. So this is a huge innovation for the Ethereum network and how it's going to affect the average everyday person that doesn't know how to interact with the protocol, if they're paying too high of gas fees, if they're paying too low of gas fees. So, and for you that don't know what gas fees are, it's basically a transaction fee to send money. So, say you want to send an Ethereum token, okay? Well, it's the same as sending like 1,000 US dollars, right? On, say, Western Union or MoneyGram. So, what you're doing is you're sending money from one place to another, say the US to Canada. So how that works is you get, the Ethereum, which is say the US dollar, and then you put it in somebody's address, a Ethereum address to somebody you want to send it to. Well, then here pops up a fee structure, like how much, satoshis per byte are you going to send, or if there's a prepaid one, which is mainly what Ethereum does, is use prepaid, but then you can go in and change the gas fee if you want. Well, a lot of people don't know about that, so they just pick whatever is there, or they're like, well, I don't want to pay that much, so they try to make it lower. Well, now you have too low of a gas fee, right? And so the transaction isn't going to go through, and you're not going to get that gas fee back. So you just lost the money that you were trying to spend on the gas fee. Well, now that's gone, and you didn't send your transaction. So now you have to start all over, use more money, and that's what this eliminates, is from people being like, well, this is too much, I'm going to try to fix it, or I want my transaction to go through immediately, so I'm going to overpay. Well, it stops both of those issues from happening. That's what this says, at least. We'll see if that's true. You guys let me know if you're excited about this new upgrade. Hit the like button if you're cool with it. Let me know in the comments below if you're not cool with it. So how does it work? The Ethereum improvement proposal is based around two core elements. First up is the base fee, a minimum gas fee price required for transactions, and a new method of regulating transaction fees, which will rise when the market is busy and fall when it's quiet. So they're still going to jack us up. Okay, guys, they make it sound really well, and they make it sound like it's, something that is really going to help us, but what do you think? Do you think this is just another way for them to regulate the gas fees more and get us to be more okay with higher gas fees and make us think, oh, they're doing something about it, when they're really just tricking us? They're like, we're going to regulate it and have it rise when the market's up and lower when the market's down. Doesn't that what it already does already? Isn't that what we're trying to stop? I don't get that. Like, yeah, it does raise with the market, but it shouldn't raise so exponentially that it costs $100 to send, a $50 transaction, or even $50 to send a $100 transaction. Who wants to pay half of their transaction in fees? Nobody in the world. Not one person in the world wants to do that. Not even a millionaire wants to do that. They don't want to spend $50 on a $100 fee. That doesn't make sense to a billionaire. That doesn't make sense to me, right? Okay, this is what they're saying, the difference between the current system and the new version. Let's see. The current difference between the current system and this old new version is that miners won't set the rates. Yes! Okay! That's huge, guys, because these miners can get real greedy, because guess what? They get paid more the higher the transaction fee. Of course, they're going to set them really high. Duh. The network does using an algorithm. Okay. Creating more consistency across the Ethereum ecosystem. Also, miners will not receive transaction fees. What? Instead, they will be burned, which reduces the supply of Ethereum and prevents any deliberate congestion on the network. Wow. That's pretty huge, guys. That is huge. Oh, man, no way. Get out of here, dude. Okay, hold on. Let's read it all. But I just skimmed this real quick. All right. Sorry, I'm getting a little bit heated here. Like these miners, man. I understand they're the key to our network, right? To proof of work. But man, you guys get really, 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 really greedy at times. And it just, man, think of everybody. You know, I know you're trying to make money just like everybody, but calm it down. EIP 1559 also introduces the inclusion fee, an optional tipping system that you add to the base fee so that miners can give your transaction priority over others in the network. Effectively, the inclusion fee replaces the original transaction fees as an income source for miners. Okay, but they aren't going to get much from that, and it's optional, and it can help you get faster transactions. Okay. I kind of feel bad for the miners a little bit. Like, I don't want them to lose out completely. Like, how are they making money now? Just because of blocks? They're only making money over blocks, not transaction fees? Okay. Well, miners, I'm sorry for that, but I mean, you shouldn't have raised the fees so high. That's what happens when you get greedy. This is what happens when a group of people are greedy. Then they lose it all. So maybe it wasn't a group of people, maybe it was a couple miners, the big guys. You know, they're like, we corner the market up here. Yeah, let's raise the gas fees higher. Well, your clout is going down as you do that. Yeah, you're making a little more money, but guess what? Your power keeps going down. And then boom, you're out of the picture completely. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Got greedy. Now we ruined it for everybody. So hey, well, at least you can get tipped and help people, transact faster. So this was the hugest news of the day. A lot of other people are talking about it. I don't care though, because this is what's going on in cryptocurrency today. This is the huge news. I mean, there are so much. This is a huge article. If you want to read it, this is in Decrypt. I'm not going to read this whole article because it's huge. I mean, I would be on here for 2 hours just reading it to you. So, and this is stupid. It's just hours away. Here's what could go wrong. Get out of here. X. Nobody wants to hear your garbage bad news. I know people like bad news, I guess, but get out of here. Vitalik Buterin, co-founder of Ethereum, writer of Ethereum, I think. Writer of. Where is he from? North York, Ontario? Okay, Waterloo. I don't know where that is. Is that Canada, maybe? Is he a Canadian? Ethereum and Bitcoin magazine. Okay. At Vitalik Buterin, view profile. I mean, he is the genius behind it all, right? So, yeah. All right, guys, let's get out of this. I did want to talk about our banner competition really quick. We're having a 500 subscriber $30 banner competition giveaway, and we're gonna have the voting start on that either this Friday or next Friday, depending on how well. That's tomorrow. So we're gonna have to get over 50 subscribers overnight in order for that to happen. Actually, I think it's somewhere like 65 or 70 subscribers we're going to have to get, maybe 75, I'm not sure, or 77. So we need to get 70 or 67, not 77. We need 67. Yeah, only 67 people. So let's get 67 subscribers. If you like this kind of news, if you like, I will go over the prices of Bitcoin and Ethereum coming up right now as well. This is what we do on this channel. If you like this kind of stuff, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so we can get to that 500 subscriber milestone. If you're not already, like it, because that helps to get into other people's views. The more you like these videos, the higher chance it has to be shown to 10 people. I say when you view it once, it shows it to one other person. If you give it a like, it shows it to 10 other people. If you give a comment, it shows it to 15 other people. If you do all of them, it shows it to 30 other people. If you share it, it shows it to 50 other people. And that's how it works. That's how the YouTube algorithm works. A view is one viewership to one other person. A like is 10. a common's 15, and so on and so forth. And you have all of these systems that help show your videos to other people. That's how you get impressions. That's how your video thumbnail is showed after someone's video or in the home screen when people are looking. That's how, with you guys liking my content, it shows my video to other people, the comments, all of that stuff. So just if you didn't know that, that's what it does. And we're going to beat the YouTube system, guys. And it's going to be beneficial for YouTube as well, because the YouTube system doesn't know that people like me know that the likes and the comments and the views lead to more likes and comments and views and shares. And they all have kind of like this point rating system, right? And each one shows your video to this amount of people. And so there's some genius for you for today. Let's see here. Ethereum's looking pretty, and we broke out of the resistance that we were facing at 27.53, baby. Yeah, the 50-day moving average. Let's look at the 1-day chart. Is 21.53. Okay, we're way above the 50-day moving average, like way above it. We were above that like hundreds of dollars ago, right? Now let's go into this and change the settings a little bit. I want to see where the 200-day moving average sits. Wait, no, 21.68. That isn't right. This is it way down here? Okay, I don't know much about the moving averages with Ethereum then. Look at that. We are so far above these. That's even the highest moving average right here on the daily. And it's way down at 21.68. Jeez. Okay, we're going to get more of these in here. I am curious now. This just doesn't make sense. Okay, that's the 9-day, which is at what? The 9-day is at $25,000 for $2,542. Okay, let's do another one. Let's do the, or actually, let's do the 100-day, right? See, the 100-day is at 25.49. Wait, that's the same. It's not changing. There's something wrong with this. Oh, at close. That's why. Hold on. Let's do close. It's still, yeah, 21.75. I don't know, guys. This doesn't make sense. Why the 200-day moving average is way down here and the 100 moving day average is right here. Yeah, that's a little bit worrisome for me. I don't know a lot about that. So, guys, yeah, let me know what you think of that. I'm really learning the technical analysis still. So I'm sorry. I was actually coming here trying to show you some stuff, and then I get kind of confused right here because the 200-day moving average is somehow below the 100-day moving average, and that just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. Normally the 200 is higher than the 100-day moving average. So that just doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. There's probably a glitch somewhere on here is what I'm thinking it is. So, yeah, sorry about that. Just a glitch in the system somewhere. But we broke above this resistance for sure, and Ethereum is hopefully going to turn it into support. We won't know until we close on the weekly candle. But Ethereum is looking boss. So I did a video not that long ago that showed you a pattern. I was just watching it. It's called Ethereum is in danger or something like that. And what it showed is the 2017 bull run. So let's actually go out to the 3-day. It shows it better. Yeah. So this is what we're looking at. So this is already marked off here, this top. So this is where we were at just now. Okay, we had our, steep incline. We had a big rise right here, and then went down, boom, went sideways, and then we went way up. This is where it went up to 4,500 right here in the current year. And then we drop all the way back down to $1,700 right here, right? And then we go sideways a little while, and now we start the pump, right? And this is where we're going way up here. So this is going to be the all-time high right here. We're probably right about here right now. We will get to this, and then we will blast off way above that. So we're going to about at least double that, maybe more. So we're going to at least $8,000. And then if you look at it here, you see the gradual climb, and then the big top that we had right here, and then the drop, right? And then go sideways, down, and then sideways a little bit, and then back up. And that's exactly what happened over here. And we're about right here on our blast off up. It looks different because this is way zoomed out, but we are about right here getting ready to go all the way up here. So there's a nugget of coolness for you. Look at that awesome W double bottom that Ethereum had. That is one of the most beautiful W's I have ever seen. So Ethereum with this new upgrade and everything that's happening, yes! Let's make a lot of money together with Ethereum. Let it go up all the way to $8,000, right? So I took some profits at 2,700. I could have even waited. So I didn't take all my profits. Oh yeah, I did. I took all of it. I took the whole thing. So I was waiting for it to go back down to buy in. That's sometimes why that might be a bad move, right? I made over $1,000 though, so I'm happy. Yeah, that's good news. So let's go over here and look at Bitcoin. We were just over 41,000 and we just touched below. But on the daily chart, the RSI is only at 63. We're doing good, especially after raising so high in price. Let me get all of this out of here. Yeah, we almost went straight up right here, guys. So this is a really weird pattern that played out here. It's like a straight up, a straight down, and a straight back up. It's like a bunch of people bought in, then half of them sold, then they're like, oh, whoops, didn't mean to sell there, I'm buying back in, and then, yeah, here we are. So we're not quite back up to our $42,000 resistance yet, but we're clearly above the 100-day moving average at 39,617, right where it should be, right where it should be. Where is the line? Oh, it's like right here, I think. This is it right here, this line. Yeah, this one. So it was way up here. Look, it was way up here, 47,000. Look at all of those, 46, 45, 43, 42, and then we get down here. Boom. And now it's all the way at 39,617, and we're above it. So all we need to do now is stay above it until we close on the weekly candle. That's what needs to happen. So hopefully Bitcoin's going to go up. Let me see if I see any patterns in the smaller charts here. I see a continuation pattern. The ascending triangle did break out to the upside, just like I thought it was going to. Let's move to the 1 hour chart and show you. Oh, I erased them. But I showed you when I did the video yesterday, we had an ascending triangle forming. And it did. It broke out to the upside. So that's good. The ascending triangle looked kind of like this. Like that. And then it was a smaller one, right? But it was one nonetheless. Okay, that went to the same one that was supposed to go right here. Okay, see, it was a very small ascending triangle, and it would have been hard to see because I told you it was a very small ascending triangle. Okay, right there-ish. Or no, not even that, dude. Like right there. There we go. That's what it was. It did go above it, but then when it came back below it right here, that's when the ascending triangle formed. It did break out to the downside first and then to the upside. That's what it's been doing a lot. These ascending triangles have been breaking down and then blasting up. I don't get it. So when I call these ascending triangles, I don't know it's going to go down first. That's the weird part about these things, that it should have actually gone like this, somehow, like that. Okay? That's how the ascending triangle should have been. But it's weird how it plays out. Look, it broke down clearly right there and then came all the way back up. And it did it to us the same exact way right here. Wait, where was that? Oh, right here. Yeah, it broke down and then it went back up. It was a small one, but it did it here and then broke back up. So, yeah, these ascending triangles don't always play out the way that they look like they're going to play out. They go down and then blast up. Right here. This was the one I was talking about right here. When it went down and then blasted up again. This was an ascending triangle right here. And it broke to the downside and then right back up. And that's what it's doing over here, too, to show you again. They're being weird right now, guys. I don't get what's going on in the charts. So we just got to keep an eye out. These signals are literally deceiving us on purpose. That's manipulation in the market, guys. That is to trick technical analysis leverage traders. That's what that is for, and I guarantee it. So Bitcoin's looking healthy. Ethereum is looking awesome with the new EIP 5059 upgrade. The London hard fork, everything's looking awesome. Gas fees are going to go down, hopefully. People will not lose a lot of money in gas fees. And we have the option to tip miners. Now, are we going to do that? I am. Probably not all the time, but every now and again, yeah. I want to support the network. I want to support the people that mine the Ethereum blocks. So will I give them a lot of money? Probably not. Will I give them some money? Definitely. Will I do it every time? No. Will I do it when I feel good and am in a good mood and have a little bit of extra money? Yeah. Will I do it when I'm hurting for money and I'm in a bad mood? Probably not. Just to be honest. I mean, that's the good thing about having to do something. You do it whether you're in a good mood or not. Actually, I might tip them when I'm in a bad mood, when I don't have the money. Just you know, be in a better mood. You got to make your mood sometimes, right? So if you're in a bad mood and you're down on your money, donate a little bit of it, even if you don't have a lot. If you're faithful in a little, you'll be faithful in a lot. And I know that's why God trusted me with a lot of money. It's because he saw that I was faithful with a little, that I would also be faithful with a lot. So that's my advice for you today. Be faithful in a little, you will be faithful in a lot. So even if it's just a little thing that you have right now, a little startup business, a little side job, a little project, a little time with your family, whatever that is for you, recharge yourself, do what makes you happy and have a blessed life. So the price of Bitcoin is hopefully going to break 41, 42, 43, and up to 44,000 to touch the 200 daily moving average. That's how you yawn. You get out of it like that was planned. No, it wasn't. But all right, guys. That being said, you know what time it is. Goodbye and good Bitcoin. Bang!